Here's the result for the guy you filled out the survey for. He gets a C+. plus. This guy is rather so-so. Not too good, not too bad. Welcome to the Strong Brew, where you get answers to questions you're not supposed to ask. These are some things you may want to know about the man in your life. If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure? Will he try and use money to control you? Will he share housework or just make you do it all? In fights, when he gets angry, does he get aggressive? During intimacy, does he understand that no means no? Is he jealous, suspicious, or possessive? Will his attitude towards you change after having kids? Will he treat your parents with respect? What if you have conflicts with his parents? We tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. These are things nobody else will tell you. Things that are important for your future. This is a safe space for truth. No judgment, no platitudes, no login, no payment either. Our questions are from real life, but our answers come from science. Now, I built this thing, me and my husband, and honestly, we built it and we live it. We are both Stanford grads, we both have worked at Google, and we've been happily together since 1998. Along the way, we've added a son, now 13, and 4 dogs. We are genuine folks. If you're a woman trying to understand any man in your life, here is how it works. Go to www.thestrongbrew.life. Click on the Understand a Guy button there. Answer 10 questions about him. Watch a video tailored to your guy. That's all there is to it. It is completely anonymous, no login, no payment, no games, no manipulation. This analysis is obtained by combining solid trait psychology with cutting edge AI ML. We represent each person's personality with what is known as a feature vector. This has 10 elements, so our data is effectively 10-dimensional data. In case you're wondering how we can infer so much from just 10 questions, well, 10-dimensional data is very complex. There is a lot you can learn from that level of detail.
Okay, I think that does it for the preamble. Now let's plunge in. Let's start with this guy in his career. Will he go far or just talk big?
He is more likely to talk big than to actually climb high in his career. He might impress people in the moment with his words and confidence, but his actions usually don't match up. Over time, his lack of steady work and focus can hold him back.
Can he bounce back from failure?
When things go wrong at work, he is likely to have a tough time handling it calmly. He might react quickly with anger or frustration, maybe even raise his voice or have an outburst. He finds it hard to brush things off and can stay upset for a while.
What do people at work think of him? Do they like him?
He usually comes across as polite and caring, so some people might find him pleasant at first. However, because he gets upset easily and doesn't hide his feelings, disagreements, and arguments with coworkers can happen often. In the long run, this can make it hard for him to earn lasting respect at work.
If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure?
If you shine in your career, he is more likely to feel happy for you and show kindness instead of getting jealous or insecure. He has a caring heart and prefers to be supportive, though he might not always express it with big energy or loud celebrations. You can expect gentle encouragement, not arguments or hurt feelings.
What if you start earning more than him?
He may have moments when he feels a bit low about not earning as much, especially if he's having a rough day or things aren't going well for him. But deep down, he's more caring than competitive, so he won't secretly resent you or try to pull you down. Most of the time, he'll quietly support you and won't let money come between you both.
Next, let's talk about how he is with money. Does he overspend? Is he reckless with money?
He's not the most careful person with money and might spend on things he finds beautiful or enjoyable without thinking through every detail. Planning and sticking to a budget are not his strengths, so you could see him make impulse purchases, especially when he's in a mood or wants to treat himself or others. He doesn't mean any harm, but you might need to step in and help if you want things to stay on track financially.
Does he show off and pretend to be richer than he is?
He's more likely to spend money to enjoy the good things in life, even if it stretches his budget. He isn't flashy by nature, but sometimes he might buy things that make him or his surroundings feel special, even if he can't really afford them. He means well, but isn't always practical about what he can truly afford.
Is he too generous, too stingy, or just right?
He is naturally open handed and kind, willing to share what he has and help others, even when it isn't the most practical choice. He often gives freely, whether it's his time, attention, or money, sometimes without worrying about limits. You will find him gentle hearted and quick to support friends or family in need.
Will he use money to try and control you?
He is generally open and polite about money, not the type to hide things or control you with finances. He might not always keep close track of spending or budgets, but he isn't likely to keep secrets or make you feel left out of financial decisions. You may have to bring up money topics yourself at times, but you won't have to worry about sneaky behavior or controlling attitudes from him.
Let's see how this guy is with sharing housework. Will he share housework or just make you do it?
He is not someone who believes housework is only your job. While he isn't very organized or focused when it comes to chores, he does care about being fair and kind. He isn't likely to force all the work onto you, and he won't make you feel guilty for not doing enough.
Will he help you or just boss you around and tell you what to do?
He will genuinely want to help with chores and even baby care, not just stand by and watch or give instructions. His caring nature means he doesn't want you to feel alone with all the work. He'll try his best, but don't be surprised if he forgets things or moves a bit slowly.
Now let's see about how this guy is during fights. In fights, does he try to understand your views or just win the fight?
He truly wants to understand your side and tends to be caring, but his emotions can sometimes get in the way. If he feels criticized or hurt, he might argue back or raise his voice just to protect himself. If you give him some time and talk gently, he's likely to calm down and listen to you.
Does he become aggressive when angry?
When he gets angry, he can struggle to stay calm and respectful. There are times when he might raise his voice, say hurtful things, or act a bit aggressive because his emotions can take over. Afterward, he may feel bad and withdraw, needing some space.
Does he have a bad temper?
Yes, this is the kind of man who can get angry very quickly. His temper can flare up over small things, and he might react before thinking. This is not something you should take lightly or ignore because frequent outbursts can make home life stressful and even hurtful over time. Your peace of mind and safety always come first.
Will he say sorry and accept his mistakes?
He may find it hard to say sorry right away, especially if he's feeling upset or embarrassed. Sometimes his first reaction is to pull away or, in the heat of the moment, even blame you just to protect his own feelings. But after he calms down, he does care about making things better and is likely to feel regret.
Next, let's talk about intimacy and physical chemistry. During intimacy, does he respect your boundaries? Does he get that no means no?
He's a caring person and wants to treat you with kindness, but his emotions can sometimes cloud his judgment, especially when he is upset or frustrated. Most of the time, he will respect your boundaries and listen when you say no. But if he's in a strong mood, he may need extra reminders or clear limits. It's important to be firm and clear about your comfort and not let politeness make you ignore your own needs.
If you are not in the mood for intimacy, will he react badly?
Yes, he is likely to take it personally if you're not in the mood for intimacy. Because he's sensitive and his emotions can swing quickly, he may feel hurt or rejected even if it's not about him. It's important to remind him that love isn't just physical, and your feelings matter too.
Can you trust him not to shame you or share your private moments, maybe love letters, photos, or videos, even after a breakup or a bad fight?
You can trust him to handle private moments with care. His heart is kind and he wants to protect what's special between you, not use it against you. He values closeness and knows that trust is important, so he's likely to keep those moments private.
Is he loyal or is he likely to want to have affairs?
He is generally faithful and values emotional closeness with one partner. He doesn't have a wandering eye or chase after other women for excitement. Sometimes, if he's feeling low or neglected, he may withdraw and need comfort, but he's not likely to look for it in someone else.
Will he be jealous, suspicious, and try to control you?
He isn't the type to be overly possessive or constantly suspicious. While his moods can swing and he may sometimes feel hurt or insecure, he usually doesn't act out by trying to control you or watch your every move. He wants to trust and be trusted. And his caring nature means he prefers kindness over harsh jealousy.
This guy says he is protective in a good way. Is he actually just being possessive?
No, for him, being protective is not a cover for controlling behavior. He is naturally caring and wants your well being. But he doesn't use this as an excuse to boss you around or set harsh rules. If he worries about you, it's out of genuine concern rather than a need to control where you go or what you do.
Now, onto the topic of kids and how this guy will be as a father. If you guys have kids, will he make you do most of the work?
He does see parenting as a team effort and wants to share the joys and challenges of raising kids with you. While he may not always be quick to jump into tasks or might forget some daily chores, he genuinely cares and does not expect you to do everything alone. If you talk openly and make plans together, he'll do his best to support you and work alongside you as a partner in parenting.
Kids are very messy. Will he lose his temper with them?
When the kids mess up or get upset, he might struggle to stay calm. His emotions can get the better of him, and he could react quickly with anger or frustration, like raising his voice or seeming impatient. Afterward, he may feel bad and try to make it right with comfort and caring words.
If you guys have kids, will he still support your career?
Yes, he will support you both as a mother and as your own person. He values kindness and wants you to feel good about yourself, not just as a parent, but as someone with dreams and needs of your own. If you share your feelings and talk openly, he'll listen and try to stand by you.
Will this man say one thing early on, maybe while dating, and then later after kids and marriage change his tune and try to make you give up your career?
No, this is not the kind of man who will suddenly ask you to quit your career after you have a child. His caring and gentle nature means he truly wants you to be happy, both in your work and at home. You can trust that he wants you to grow in all parts of your life, not just one.
Next, let's see how this guy treats your parents. Will he be respectful with your parents?
He is likely to treat your parents with true warmth, not just polite manners on the surface. His caring and gentle side shows in how he interacts with people you love, and he wants them to feel welcome and comfortable. Your parents will feel respected and cared for, not just politely tolerated. He will try to adjust to your family rather than expecting them to change for him.
What if your family creates stress or interferes a bit in your lives?
If your family creates stress or interferes, he might struggle to handle it calmly. He can get easily upset or overwhelmed and may react strongly, sometimes with frustration or by withdrawing. He won't want to hurt you or your family, but he may not always be the calm voice in the room when things get heated.
Then let's analyze the role this guy's family will play in your life. Is this man modern with you but a completely different person when other people, say his parents or bosses, are around?
No, he is not likely to expect you to act as a traditional supportive wife just for his relatives while being modern with you in private. He values kindness and fairness and doesn't have double standards for how you behave at home versus in public. He understands the importance of comfort and gentleness, so he won't suddenly want you to change into someone you're not just to please others.
If there is tension between you and his parents, will he support you?
If there's tension, he will try to support you and not just stay out of it or side with his family against you. His caring nature means he doesn't want you to feel alone or unheard. You may need to gently ask for his support, but in the end, he wants to make sure you feel valued and backed up.
Say you have a conflict with his mother, what will this guy do?
He isn't the classic mummy's boy who always puts his mother's wishes before yours. While he cares about his family and wants peace, his gentle heart means he also values your happiness and comfort. However, he won't ignore your feelings or always side with his mother by default.
Will he share all the private details of your relationship with his mother or sister?
He isn't the type to share every detail of your fights or private life with his mother or sister. He values your trust and tries to keep the special parts of your relationship between the two of you. Openly discussing boundaries together will help keep your relationship strong and respectful.
Now let's zoom out and put it all together.
Based on all of this analysis, this guy gets a C plus. This guy is so, not too good, not too bad, a bit mediocre. Being in a relationship with this man is a mix of warmth, care, and a few emotional ups and downs. Every day you'll feel his kindness and his effort to make you feel loved, but you may also have to deal with his mood swings or times when he goes quiet and pulls back.